What's up, everybody? Dan Warmby with Keller Williams, West Ventura County here. Hope everyone's doing great. With more homes coming on the market, there's more inventory to choose from, and that means more showings. I'm noticing a few things design-wise that are giving my clients some pause when they first walk into a house. We've been in this cutthroat seller's market for so long where buyers didn't really have many options, and as a result, they tended to overlook some things that might otherwise have at least factored into their thinking. But now that it's cooling off again, I'm seeing some more consistent reactions from people that make me think there are a few design trends that are on their way out. First, shiplap. I've never really been a big fan of complicated wall treatments, and this one definitely qualifies. If you don't know what it is, it's a way of overlapping boards that was originally used to waterproof boats. But for a while, it was all over interior walls in home makeover shows. Almost all of my clients have some kind of negative reaction when they walk into one of these rooms. But I'm seeing a few alternatives that people seem to like a little bit more, and that's things like plaster or rattan, and I'm seeing this more and more, a living wall with plants. The second one I'm seeing a lot of, people going, about is gray kitchen interiors. Kitchen interiors are tough design-wise because practical matters often take precedence. It's more important to most people to have a highly practical, easily cleanable kitchen, but that usually means white or stained cabinets like granite and backsplashes. To get away from all of this homogeneity, we were seeing a lot of gray kitchen interiors for a while. The problem is they tend to suck up a lot of light and they make the space seem smaller. Modern floor plans really make use of the kitchen as a social and a family space, and medium or dark grays, in my opinion, kind of bring that energy down a bit. Kitchen design is pretty cyclical though, and I bet we're gonna see this trend swing back towards bold primary colors here pretty soon. Third, the other end of the spectrum are all white interiors. In California housing in the last few decades, we've seen square footages per unit built kind of trending downwards. And people have been looking to make the smaller spaces seem a little bit larger. And one way to do that is with all white interiors. The problem is that people tend to bore pretty quickly of these rooms. I notice people just moving quicker through all white interior rooms than rooms with a little bit of color or more texture and subtlety to the color scheme. You can mix it up a little with, lighter earth tones and more subtle textures and keep that expansive feel without making it seem sterile and cold and antiseptic like an all white environment. Now that the market is cooling off slightly, I think we'll see more thought put into design as a marketing factor because people just have more options and are seeing more choices. Home buying is a very emotionally driven process, as much as we'd like to think it's not. And a bold accent wall or barn doors, while they might be very easy to change to somebody else's taste, might be enough to put off a buyer enough to write on another home. I hope all that helps. If you guys have any thoughts on which design trends need to go, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an awesome rest of your week, everybody.